Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a lower law spread for all of my Leos out there. So let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. What types of energies are currently coming towards my Leo? What types of energies are currently coming towards my Leos? One more shuffle. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so we are dealing with Ace of Pentacles energy here. That is an Earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy here. And this individual is looking at this as being a real potential for a real opportunity or something that's really, really tangible, okay? And this person's really focused in on creating a sense of having some type of financial solid foundation here. With the sense of, with the Ace of Pentacles, also you got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this person is really focused in on creating an environment of financial independence here. So they're really focused in on financial independence. I'm really feeling that really strongly. They're really focused in on the pinnacle aspect of this relationship here. Not saying that they don't, there's not a love component here, but they're really focused in and horned in really on that financial independence. This person is probably an individual. What I'm feeling here, what I'm seeing here is this is an individual that has that's really focusing on financial independence, and probably someone that is not already an entrepreneur that is thinking very thinking about becoming an entrepreneur in the very near future. This person that wants to be financially independent. And they want to build an aspect of legacy of financial freedom for their children and children's children. So that's what I'm really feeling here, what this person is about. In addition here, you also have a younger Earth sign individual. Again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy yet again here. This person is definitely young, and they're trying to think of the right things to say, how to come across. But there's been a great bit of turmoil and conflict as of late. Argumentativeness with this individual here has happened quite frequently, quite a bit here. You most likely met this younger individual at in some type of celebratory situation where there's alcohol, like a club or party or some kind of get together or something of that nature. Now, they are working. With that being said, with the conflict, there is this aspect that they have in their life where they're trying to make things move into a more calmer situation. They are well aware that there's a lot of conflict there. There's a lot of arguments there. This is an individual that has a really hard time articulating exactly what they're feeling. Again, they're a little bit younger than you are. And they're very well aware of this. This person most likely probably spends a lot more time engaging in celebrating a little bit more than they should. Really, okay. We're talking about alcohol, things of that nature. There's sometimes things, they get a little wild, and they're well aware of that. So they're trying to bring things down a little bit with this, with this Six of Swords here, and kind of bring things down to a more calmer, slower, tranquil situation here. And they're really trying to balance both. They're trying to balance, one thing with the next here. So they're really trying to balance their tendencies to like to have a good time with balancing out and being a lot more responsible and a lot more respectful, if you will. Okay, so that's going on. Those are two individuals energy that you're currently dealing with here. So with that being said, what are the potential strengths of these potential suitors here? What are the strengths of these potential suitors here? What are the potential strengths of these potential suitors here? What are potential strengths of these potential suitors here? What are the potential strengths of these potential suitors here? One more shuffle. Yeah, one more. There you go. All right. Feels good. All right. So these potential strengths represent both of them. All right. It could be one or the other or both together. So first off, recognize victory here. You definitely want to have there's definitely this wanting to have a recognized victory here, if you will. Recognized victory meaning wanting to meet your friends, meet your family, outward shows of affection out in public. You put an arm around you, holding hands, that type of thing. So there's definitely the wanting and the need and the urge to do that. Also, there's a sense of this person really wants to work together in unison with you to really create a situation of value here. So they really know to work with you. In addition, this person may also literally work with you at your place of work, or just someone that you know from work, or you met from a friend of a friend at work, or something to that effect. Also, you could possibly know this person from type of a school type setting or something. So this individual is definitely this individual is definitely coming off of a this person, you definitely work with this individual. You definitely work with this person is definitely in your immediate area. In other words, okay. Now, with that being said, and this is when things get a little bit interesting as far as the potential strength of this situation. There was a sudden event with one of these individuals. Okay, we got the Tower card here. It was very dramatic, a very dramatic situation that happened to this individual, and I feel as though what we're seeing here, we're seeing how I'm going to show how this thing is played out here. So a sudden event happened with this individual. We got the Ten of Swords here. They were stabbed in the back. They were hurt. In other words, there was a feeling that they got hurt. The ruination of plans. They felt like, they knew this individual, and this sudden thing has happened, and this person was left. Okay, this person was left. So what that's telling me here is one of these individuals. I'm feeling. Get some clarification here, because I feel like it may be the younger individual I'm talking about. Give me some clarification on this Tower card. Why this Tower card here? Give me the clarification on this Tower card. Watch this Tower card here. I really feel like it was that younger energy. Yeah, I'm really feeling that younger energy. Yeah, we got the Hermit card here with this individual. They did a lot of soul searching, self-reflecting. That's why all this argumentativeness. That's why the person's so argumentative and so confrontational. They're still kind of dealing with the mental jujitsu that's what the whole balancing thing. The Two of Pentacles, the whole balancing thing came into play with that younger individual trying to balance this aspect of trying to calm things down, be a little bit more respectful, because they're still dealing with some mental baggage from a previous relationship, which they got left. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And they're still mentally kind of still dealing with it. Now, with that being said, there is definitely a clear choice between these two. Obviously, there's a very clear choice that you have here with this Two of Wands here. Very clear choice here. We have the Empress energy here, which means that there's also an aspect of material happiness, abundance, but also there's this thinking here that, one or both of these individuals want to have children with you at some point in the near future. Most likely it's probably it's not the younger individual. And finally here we have the World card. Now this can mean one of two things. The first could be this could be a foreign energy here. One of these individuals could be foreign, so of a different ethnicity than you are. Okay. The other thing is this could also be someone that's not from your local area. That's from, let's just say, if you're in the East Coast, it could be somebody from the West Coast. If you're from North, it could be someone from down South, etc. Such you get where I'm going with this. So it could be a person that's either a foreign to your area, okay, or someone of a different ethnicity altogether than you are. So there's a sense of things have come full circle too. So those are all the potential strengths of the situation. And the reason why that situation is being seen as a strength, as far as the whole Ten of Swords, being stabbed in the back and the sudden tower event, is that that's seen as a strength because that person is going through a transitional period at this point. Okay, they've dealt with a really hurtful situation, and it's a strength because they're purging, they're getting past it. So it's and being around you, it's really helping them to get back their sense of humanity and self-worth again. All right. So with that being said, what are the potential blockages to this potential situation? What are the potential blockages to this particular situation here? So let me do the shuffle of stuff real quick. What are the potential blockages to the current situation keeping you guys apart? What are the potential blockages to these situations that can potentially keep you guys apart? Okay, what are potential blockages to the situation potentially keeping you guys apart? There we go. There we go. Outstanding. Ooh. So, potential things potentially keep you guys apart. We got an X energy here. Now, this X energy could be... it's not the younger individual, because like I said before, this person is... Well, yeah, they're getting through it. It's still kind of on their mind, so it could be their energy we're looking at here. I'm feeling, I'm looking at here. It could also be the fact that you may have some unresolved issues with your ex as well, and that could potentially any kind of reigniting of an old flame type situation that could be potentially problematic as well here. But there is some X energy coming in here. It's either coming in here from them or it's coming in here from you. Okay. In addition here, there's definitely going to have to be some balancing that's going to have to take place. All right, because right now things are kind of topsy turvy. Especially I especially feel this way with the younger individual I talked about here. They're trying their best to trying to balance the situation, but they're having a hard time doing it. Also, having that hard time is making things kind of difficult to move into a smooth transition from one thing to the other. Now, not to say that it's not going to happen, but it's definitely happening. It's just happening kind of slowly. Also, in addition here, being able to make, very smart choices. King of Swords is all about making mentally tough decisions quickly, all right? And so that may be this aspect that we're dealing with here. And I'm feeling here is that mentally, again, these are two pretty, depending on how you look at it, two really good choices here. Being able to make that quick decision to rule things in and rule them out may be kind of problematic here. In addition here, we got the Two of Cups here. And that lets me know that the real big factor to this whole thing with these two individuals is most likely probably the fact that you're looking for a soulmate connection with someone to also that you can be friends with, but you're also looking for someone that you have a real deep connection with, and that may not be the case with these individuals. Even though there is a connection there for sure, that's so making, and that's maybe why that X energy may be creeping back in there, because you have more in common with that individual. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some things going on here as far as This is not like a slam dunk by any stretch of the imagination. So whether this is a love or loss situation, I'm going to go, this is a 50-50 shot here. This is a 50-50 shot. Because this, again, you got the younger individuals that are still kind of dealing with that emotional drama that they were dealing with here. The fact that you're looking for a soulmate connection. Even though the earth sign individual, the older earth sign individual, they represent a true opportunity. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be a soulmate connection. So it's a 50-50 shot. It could go either way, really depending. All right. But with that said, before I shut this thing down, let me see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Here we go. Interesting. So, Spirit's saying there is a potential connection here with one of these individuals. That's why I said it's a 50-50 shot, because there is a connection here with one of these individuals. Could be both of them. Could be both these individuals you feel a connection. But there is a potential for a connection here. Also, Spirit's trying to say also, whatever you do, your brilliance, continue to let your brilliance shine through. No matter what happens with this situation, don't stop doing you. Let your brilliance and your light shine through. Because what you are is you're being that like a moth to a flame. So you're like that flame, extending that light, if you will. You're drawing a lot of things to you. Some things good, some things bad. Some things you want to keep, some things you want to repel. But that's why you brought in these two potential individuals. And even if neither one of these individuals, okay, is the one that you're looking for, then with you burning bright, at some point in some time, you're eventually going to bring in some prospects that really are going to check a whole lot of boxes for you, all right? And also magnetism. Magnetism meaning attraction. With all of that being said, there is a certain attraction that's being felt here. Not only having a connection on an emotional level, there's a physical attraction here too. All right, so like I said before, it's a 50-50 shot. It could go either way. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know what comes next, leave the box below, get a personal reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Totally okay. But you want to know what's going on with your particular situation, again, a box will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys. And I will absolutely positively see you next time. Bye-bye.